Game design at Webster is both doing the development, coding, and art, and also designing video games. What stories should we tell? What mechanics should we make? So we kind of encompass everything at Webster, and it's all under the game design program, and it's just the art of making video games.
Gaming, it definitely pulls together all sorts of other arts and visual media. Cinematography, sound design, you have your 2D art, 3D art. It all comes together and coalesces in an interactive media.
As a game major, the School of Communications makes it really easy to help me collaborate with film majors, audio majors, and animators. I've worked with film teams to film in front of the LED video wall, and it's very, very amazing to work with them, and I learned so much. And now that we can get that, it's so cool to see just everyone's work in a final product, be it a film, an audio project, or a game.
The new big, gigantic LED screen, all the new computers in the computer lab over here, the new sound design lab downstairs.
So you can encompass more than just games, but you also do a lot of game making. So here at Webster, you learn Unity and Unreal Engine, the two biggest industry standard software for game development. You have a lot of classes where you're very free and you're very open. You just get the space to just make things.
My professors for the game design department are all really, really fun to work with. And they all are very much specialized. Feel that whenever you ask them questions, they can offer you their own experiences as well as advice on how to continue to further your own career.
Some of the professors has been in the gaming industry for decades, so there's a lot of knowledge over a wide variety of gaming topics. I know that I can learn from and that I want others to learn from.
I think the unique thing about this gaming program is the sense of community you have. You're not really competing with anyone, you're more or less just pushing each other to grow your own skills and tool sets.
I've made several games at Webster, and each time I've made a game I could see myself getting better. After spending so much time practicing here and having that space, I feel like I can go out and I would be able to learn anything I don't know and just keep making games.
I really enjoy the hands-on activities that we do, from labs to help me to better learn things.
There's a lot of kind of high-impact experiences customized to something that they really enjoy doing.
It's not just getting in the lab and learning technical skills. It really is developing them also as a professional.
There's 7 to 10 people in one class, so I feel like you're able to connect with people based off your interests and even doing research with them that really bonds you in a way that you wouldn't expect.
All of the professors, they just care so much about you here, and I've had every single professor that I've interacted with has cared that you succeed.
By the time our students graduate, they really are prepared to walk into any environment.
I've always wanted to help people. These courses have really shown me that helping marginalized communities is really what I want to do. Being in this program has really solidified that.
It takes students to a place where they start to own their work, and they become very confident, and they become young scholars, and that evolution is wonderful.
Our mission in the philosophy department is to cultivate thinking critically and communicating effectively about significant matters to help people live more attentive, responsive, creative, and meaningful lives. We offer a major in philosophy with an emphasis in ethics and social justice, art and creativity, or with an individualized emphasis on things like ecofeminism, linguistics and philosophy of language, philosophy of race, a wide variety of things.
My experience as a student in the philosophy department really helped me to be adaptable, just knowing that I can take on unexpected things and kind of adapt to new situations has been a really valuable thing for me.
Our faculty really care about student engagement. We really want to build student agency and autonomy. Classes in philosophy tend to be really heavy on discussion. A lot of reading, and then students come into class and we talk about what they've seen and what they've read and how they can apply that in other ways.
All of the professors I have kind of feel like advisors. They want to kind of foster discussion. It helps us kind of get a wider range of perspective from each other. They want the students to participate and exchange ideas.
Our graduates go on to succeed in life in a lot of different ways. We have graduates who've gone on to work as social justice lawyers, nurses, mental health counselors.
As a social worker and a therapist, I've been exposed to people that just run the gamut from a lot of different backgrounds and life experiences. Having the philosophy background has really helped me find ways to relate and connect with people. I think that I have more confidence approaching those situations.
Each year, we organize and pull off a philosophy conference that draws students from all around the region.
The philosophy conference helps to kind of build skills around planning an event, working with other people to do that, reviewing papers and presentations, and also having the opportunity to present a big project ourselves.
The experience of explaining your ideas and answering questions from an audience is really, really powerful for students.
The philosophy department community is really strong, especially among students, not only because we have classes together all the time, but also because we have the Philosophy Coalition. We spend a lot of time outside of class, and we organize the conference together, and all those things really build a good student community, which is great.
Webster University Gorloks. The St. Louis Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, the NCAA, and Webster University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition. We thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Golden Eagles of Spalding University. At guard, standing 6'1", a senior from Louisville, Kentucky, number 1, Jacoby Johnson. At forward, 6'4" junior, also from Louisville, Kentucky, number 2, Andre Crawford. At forward, standing 6'5", a senior from Warner Robins, Georgia, number 10, Anthony Dillard. Forward, standing 6'6", a senior from Owensboro, Kentucky, number 11, Devontae McCampbell. And at forward, standing 6'8", a sophomore from Orlando, Florida, number 13, Emmanuel Grislin. Spalding is led by head coach Kevin Gray in his 26th season. He is assisted by Tim Gray, Xavier Gray, and Jonathan Klein. And now, Lock Nation, get on your feet and make some noise, and let's meet and greet the starting lineup for your Webster University Gorloks. At dawn, standing 6'2", a senior from the Lou, number 11, Jamar Sykes II. Fellow guard, 6 feet 1 inch, a sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, number 15, Sebastian Reed. And at guard, standing 5'10", a senior from the Lou, number 21, Gabe McCray. And forward, standing 6 feet 3 inches, a graduate student from STL, number 23, Josh Luster. And the man in the middle, 6 feet 6 inches, a sophomore from Houston, Texas, number 35, Justin Ugo. The Gorloks are led by head coach Chris Bunch in his 23rd season. He's assisted by Mike Sooner, George Little, Greg Williams, and Cody Bradfish. And now fans, get ready for SLIAC Hoops.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Gorloks Sports Network. My name is Kellen Furmanek.
I'm Matt Rumping.
And we got a good game for y'all today as your Webster University Gorloks are set to face off against the Spalding University Golden Eagles. Gorloks remain undefeated in the SLIAC. Meanwhile, Spalding sits at 5-1, tied with Lyon for second. Tip-off as we are underway. Golden Eagles win the face-off. And Matt, how are we feeling about this game?
You know, I'm very interested to see what's going on. Two of the top teams in the SLIAC conference. It's bound to be a great matchup.
And as I mentioned, that 6-0 conference record for the Gorloks didn't start off this way. Or didn't start the season off so hot, as they started 0-5 against non-conference opponents. However, was able to pick up the slack and go on a great run. Sykes gets the scoring off for the Gorloks as he makes the layup. Jamar Sykes, one of the leading scorers for the Gorloks. 3 players on this team averaging over 10 points a game. Him, Sebastian Reed, and Carl Moore Jr., who is not starting today, and a quick dunk from Devontae McCampbell gets Spalding on the board. Passing behind the arc. With it is Luster. Luster over to McCrary. 3 taken, and it's good. Jamar Sykes. It's a 2, just foot over the arc, so, oh no.
Corrected to a 3.
Corrected to a 3, again. Looking to punch right back is Spalding, corner 3. Doesn't fall, going up for the rebound is Hugo, not able to get it. Another chance for Spalding, and it's good. Anthony Dillard puts up the 2. Dillard will be a player to look out for this game as he's averaging an astounding 17.9 points a game, and another 3 is also good. We know that one's a 3. Jamar Sykes starts the scoring off. 8 straight points for Jamar is the backbone of the 3 points for this Gorloks team. Shooting 38% on the year. That average likely going even higher. Eagles good passing. with it. Johnson. Johnson, mid-range, over to Crawford. Hits the top ropes of the rim. Called it dead. Jamar Sykes, what a great start for him in these Gorlocks. If you missed the last game here on the Gorlock Sports Network, Webster took home a W in their match against Greenville by a score of 114 to 109. Greenville notoriously high scoring. Another three attempt from Jamar, doesn't fall. Just pops out of the rim. But in that game, 6 Gorlocks recorded 10 or more points. Those players were McCrary, Moore, Reed, Davis, Hibbert, and Hugo. And McCrary in that game beat his career high of 14 points, which he had recorded just a game prior. So congrats to him, as he looks to be one of the difference makers for the Gorlocks in this game. Golden Eagles cutting that deficit to 2. Hugo, mid-range. Doesn't fall. Good rebound by Rislin. Crawford passed in the paint. Dillard not able to put it in. Quick drive from Webster. And another steal, this one by Crawford. Crawford up to Rislin and puts it up and in. Flashy start for Spalding. Reed gets it over to Hugo. Hugo drives in. Getting held out by McCampbell. That one not able to get in. So still all 8 points on the Gorlocks coming off the hands of Jamar Sykes. In the paint, blocked by Hugo. Reed, quick break, and it's good. Gorlocks up to double digits.
Definitely one of the more high-flying games we've seen so far this year.
This will likely be another high-octane offensive game for the Gorlocks, similar to one they faced against Greenville. Speaking of, the Golden Eagles 5-1 in the conference. Their only loss coming to the hands of the Panthers by a score of 84 to 94. The layup not in. Hugo with the rebound. Doesn't mean they can't beat them though, as earlier this year they actually won against them by a score 109 to 105. Putting it up, doesn't go. Good effort by McCreary. Another attempt in the paint, driving it as McCampbell puts it up, and it's good. All tied up at 10 apiece here in Grant Gymnasium. McCreary looking for a lane. Tries to get it out to Sykes. However, it's swiped out by Johnson. See our first substitutions of the game, and there's our first time out of the game as well. Tied up at 10 apiece. We will be right back. Gorlocks looking to score on this drive. Break that tie. Both teams have been trading punches in these first 5 minutes. Reed hands it off to Diallo. Diallo, first sub in the game for the Gorlocks. Over to Sykes from Hugo. Sykes finds a line as that shot clock winds down, but gets blocked by Crawford. Stepping out As he tried to get that pass in, Rislin. The initial pass from Anthony Dillard going a bit wide. And it is Gorlock's ball. Curry hands it off to Reed. Reed, mid-range, and it's good. And one. Excuse me, it was a late call on the court. So it could be a 3-point swing for the sophomore.
Also entering for the Gorlocks, number 32, Andrew Hall. In for the Golden Eagles, number 20, Xavier Burton. Sebastian Reed at the line for the and-one free throw.
Very excited about this. Gorlock's future is the sophomore trio of Hibbert, Reed, and Hugo. It's done so well this season for Webster.
Substitution. Checking in for the Gorlocks, number 10, Booker Simmons.
And with Carl Moore and Josh Luster departing in this offseason, as well as Alpha Diallo, team's going to need somebody to step up next year. But right now, they're just focused on winning some games, and they've been doing a great job. Sebastian Reed puts up another 2. It's stolen by Reed. Reed going up, can't get the layup. Jones gets the rebound. 6-man off the bench for Spalding. Over to Rislin. Rislin puts it up, doesn't go. Gorlocks get the rebound. There for it is Hall. Hall, another one of the sophomores for this Webster team. Quite a few more as well. Mo Harris seen a lot of playing time, as well as Will Burrows.
Checking in for Spalding University, number 21, Levi Langley. For the Gorlocks, number 23,
Will be Eagles ball. Gorlocks, none of them past midcourt. Just looking to defend their side. Pass behind the arc, corner 3 is good. Jacoby Johnson gets it done. Get around some defenders. Long attempt from Hibbert, doesn't go. An easy one for Spalding. The deficit for Spalding stands at 1. Could take the lead with a bucket here. Driving in, putting it up, and it's good. Xavier Burton coming into this game, making himself known. Behind the arc. Bench looking for a foul. Blocked out of bounds.
Substitution. Checking in for the Gorlocks, number 35, Justin Hughley. And coming in for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Andre Crawford.
Last year, tight matchup between both these teams, as both of them took a match at their home courts against each other. 3 from Luster is good. Josh Luster gets it done for the Gorlocks. Spalding looking for a bit of revenge, not against the Gorlocks in the SLAC itself, as they lost in the SLAC tournament finals against the Fontbonne Griffins. So this will be a big year for them, obviously, but hopefully a bigger year for the Gorlocks with their hot start in the conference.
Foul called against the Golden Eagles, number 10, Anthony Dillard. His first.
Call going against Dillard, senior out of Warner Robins, Georgia. The inbound goes over to Simmons. Simmons to Diallo. Diallo getting it over to Hibbert. Diallo takes the three. Rims out. Hugo with the rebound. Tries to push himself through. Puts it up and good. The big man getting it done.
First snatching it out of the hands of the opposition and then getting one of the funkier layups I've seen on a basketball court as Alpha Diallo almost does a cartwheel over a fallen defender. What a wacky sequence of events.
Warlocks looking to seize the opportunity on that turnover. Simmons in the corner over to Diallo. Diallo in a similar spot. Shot clock winding down. Luster trying to find a man. Gets it to Simmons. Simmons gets blocked. Warlocks ball, but with 2 seconds on the clock, they need to make something happen quick. The inbound will be taken by Simmons, junior out of the Lou. Goes over to Luster. Luster drops it, puts up a three in time, doesn't go. Golden Eagles have been great at getting their own rebounds. See if they can make something happen here. That one off the foot of Luster. Reed coming back in this one, replacing Simmons. Inbound from Burton. Crawford hands it off to Jones. Back to Jones. In the paint with it, Crawford. Crawford, no look pass behind the arc. A bit of a deke. Losing control of that one is Burton. Three with time expiring. Cameron Jones calls three. Warlocks looking to trade that punch. Hugo. Pass back out to Reed. Reed mid-range. Doesn't fall, an easy rebound for the Golden Eagles. Crawford bringing it up. Pass in the paint to McCampbell. McCampbell back out to Burton. Burton to Crawford. Crawford puts it up and it's good. His first points of the game and another timeout called for the Gorlocks. Score 22-19 in favor of Spalding. We'll be right back. After a quick start from the Gorlocks and Jamard Sykes, Webster faces a 3-point deficit, looking to cut back on it. Sykes driving in, trying to find McCrary. Not able to, and that ball is stolen. Good turnover from Spalding. Crawford puts it up to McCampbell. McCampbell back out to Jones. A no-look pass in the paint and good. Levi Langley on the board. Webster needs to make something happen here. A high pass to Yuko. One of the few guys able to catch that one, however, not able to convert. More Golden Eagles up. Corner three, nobody there. Doesn't go. Reed with the rebound. Quick break. Driving in. Puts it up, and it's good. Good work from Sebastian Reed. Hand off to Jones. Jones over to Burton. Back to him. Pass it behind the arc. Mid-range. Goes. Langley once again. Webster looking for a response. McCreary finds a line. Not able to get it in, though. That one just bounced on the rim for a bit. Fell right back into the hands of the Golden Eagles. It's yet another timeout called on the court. This one by Spalding. Score of 26-21. Spalding up. We'll be right back. Play is back underway here in Grant Gymnasium. Eagles hold a 5-point lead and have possession. Just 7 minutes to play in the first half. After a good start from the Gorloks, they've been able to climb right back as Johnson hits a mid-range. Up to 5 points already. Sykes looking for an opportunity, gets it out to Luster. Luster, McCrary. McCrary driving in, back out to Sykes. Sykes takes a three, and it's good. Yet another three for Jamar Sykes, already up to double digits. In the paint, back out. A long three from Johnson. Doesn't go. Reed with the rebound. A quick drive up. Resetting their offense. Rankin on the court for the first time today for the Gorloks. Luster behind the arc. Another long three from Sykes. Doesn't go. Him and Reed try to get it his own rebound, however, doesn't work out. And there's a dunk from Andre Crawford, slamming it down. It's a bit of a misplay from both Reed and Sykes. An easy rebound for the Locks, but instead, an easy breakaway for the Eagles. Pass to Sykes, over to McCrary. McCrary looks for a man, gets it to Reed. Shot clock winding down. Luster puts one up in the paint, doesn't fall, and able to keep that one up. And inbounds is McCampbell. Good hustle by the junior. Driving in, cut off though by Sebastian Reed. Reed drives in, puts it up, and it's good. Great sequence from the sophomore out of Atlanta, Georgia. Cuts the deficit to 4. Webster needs a stop here. 3 from Burton, doesn't go. Trying to keep that one in is McCampbell, not able to. will be Gorlock's ball.
For the Golden Eagles, number 13, Neil Leslie. And number 24, Cameron Jones. And for the Gorlocks, number 35, Justin Hugo. And number 2, Jonah Hibbert.
Chance to call back on that lead once again. A lot of sophomores out on the court for the Gorlocks. Able to steal that one though are the Golden Eagles. Gorlocks give up a turnover. Open three for Johnson, puts it in. Spalding looking to hand Webster their first conference loss on the year. Reed puts one up, doesn't go. Hugo can't get the rebound. Tips it over to Johnson. Johnson, pass to Jones. Back to him. Over on the far side of the court. Throwing that one up for Prairie. He was a bit off balance there, Cameron Jones. Smart idea. Shot clock still at 15 seconds, so still a lot of opportunity to do something here for Spalding. Hand off to Jones. Now Crawford Stern. Called for a travel. That one going against Andre Crawford. Minutes left. Gorlocks want to go to the locker room with a bit of momentum to get ready for that second half. However, missing that mid-range isn't going to help. Facing a deficit of 7, no-look pass over to Dillard. Dillard tries to drive in, doesn't get it. Reed, so quick on his feet, going up, and it's good. Sebastian Reed on those quick breaks, so electric. Up to 12 points on the game. The Gorlocks are gonna need as much scoring as they can get, as it seems like Carl Moore Jr. will not be playing this game, and yet another three. That one from Johnson. Over to Reed. High pass over to Hugo. Hugo takes a mid-range, doesn't go. With the rebound, Rislin. Rislin's staying at 6'8". And another layup put up by Spalding as they increase their lead to double digits. We have another timeout on the court with just 2 minutes remaining in the half. Score 38-28, Spalding. We'll be right back. Besides Reed and Sykes, Gorlocks roster has only scored 5 points, so a lot of heavy lifting from those two. this rate, they're going to have to see a lot more. And a good steal from Johnson. Johnson puts it up, and it's good. Johnson up to 13 points on the game. He's already in double digits. Gets stolen from McCreary. However, he takes it right back, intercepting that pass. Hibbert gets it over to Diallo. Diallo back to him. Now Luster in on the action behind the arc. Driving in McCreary. Good pass to Hugo. Puts it up, and it's good. Just under a minute remaining in this first half. Crawford looking for a man. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson over to Jones. In the paint. Going up is Dillard, however, gets fouled. First foul of the game for the Gorlocks. Dillard will head to the line. First free throw is good.
Substitutions entering for the Gorlocks, number 11.
It's a heavy, contrasting game compared to the last one for the Gorlocks. Is Greenville fouling all over the place. This one, very low fouls, only 3 total from both teams combined. Not too many trips to the line. So both teams trying to make every possession count. Dillard hits both of his free throws, increasing the lead to 12 for the Golden Eagles. Looking for some last-minute points here at the Gorlocks. Heading to the locker room with some momentum. Prairie getting it to Diallo. Diallo takes a 3, and it's good! Alpha Diallo gets his first points. Final drive of the half. A long 3, doesn't go. The Gorlocks will hold it. As we head to the locker room, Spalding up 42-33. We will be right back here on Gorlock Sports Network.
For some, it's the first time away from home, a chance to find themselves, a time to discover their passions, explore the world, or advance their careers. No matter the reason, at Webster University, our students always come first. While honoring our past, Webster's mission compels us to move forward. Here, everyone is embraced and celebrated. Outstanding faculty care about their students, offering new and creative academic approaches. Webster's network of campuses span the globe, creating a vibrant and dynamic academic experience. Webster is always moving forward, never standing still.
The BS in Biological Sciences is structured intentionally to provide a wide base of fundamental knowledge, but also to dive into it at a deeper level to make very strong competitive candidates so that when they graduate, they have a good chance of, reaching their goals and getting to where they want to be.
It's not just getting in the lab and learning technical skills and the process of doing research. It really is developing them also as a professional.
All of the professors, they just care so much about you here. And I've had every single professor that I've interacted with has cared that you succeed.
I love taking classes with them specifically because they have a lot of passion. And they make me love science because they just give so much enthusiasm off. And so that really, really helps me be more calm and confident in the stuff that I know. And it definitely sets you up for success.
We have state-of-the-art facilities where students can really get hands-on experience with the latest equipment and techniques that are necessary when they move out into the workforce.
You have a whole building with all this new equipment, and that's great. You need the lab equipment, and you need the professors that are willing to spend the time with you and teach you the lab techniques.
Our facilities are meant to encourage active learning in the classroom setting, in a laboratory, with a bunch of students, which promotes teamwork, but then also one-on-one independently as they do their independent research project.
One of the great components of the biological sciences at Webster University is the research that we do with our students. These are authentic research projects.
They work one-on-one with a mentor here at the university. They go through the entire process from developing the project, writing a proposal, and then actually carrying it out.
You're both learning at the same time. That's what grew my passion for research. Learning that you can be creative and you can do your own thing, and they're just very open and just give you a creative outlet to do whatever you need.
It builds resiliency, it builds commitment. It takes students to a place where they start to own their work and they become very confident and they become young scholars, and that evolution is wonderful.
Webster's undergraduate marketing degree is built to help them get an understanding of a little bit of all of the different field areas and then find the one that most speaks to their strengths and talents.
The teachers are absolutely amazing. We're in amazing facilities, and because of that, we are able to put ourselves in their shoes and learn different perspectives of what marketing looks like through professionals.
A traditional undergrad class involves the lecture style of teaching, where we go over a lot of the marketing theories. As we move through the program and into the senior level classes, we also include a lot of case studies. There are simulation-based exercises. There are team-based projects where students have to solve a real-world business case study that might be presented to them. We also attend a lot of marketing conferences, internship opportunities, and have guest lecturers who visit us on a regular basis. What makes our courses unique is the idea that in any one of our classrooms and any one of our courses, student gains valuable global perspective by being among people of different nationalities and different cultures, but also by being exposed to course material that covers real-world cases and brings in guest speakers that bring that global perspective to every conversation we have.
You're getting different knowledge from different people from different countries. You just learn from these people and from their experiences, and it helps you have a new perspective and a new lens of how you can look at marketing, business, and just the world in general.
So we offer courses in multiple modalities, both on ground and online. We make sure that we have incorporated exercises that focus towards team building and time management and that sense of community building in every one of our courses.
I think Webster has a lot of versatility. Maybe you can't make it one day. Teachers are going to be able to accommodate you, and they're still very engaging. They're always giving you assignments that help you still be engaged. You're getting the best of both worlds with Webster.
So one of Webster's hallmarks has always been the limited and the small class sizes, and that has allowed us as faculty advisors to make sure that we know every one of our students personally. We know what their strengths are, we know what their weaknesses are. We are able to guide them into what courses they should focus on, and when the time comes, what internships and career opportunities they should pursue.
The professors are always trying to set you up for success by giving you opportunities to go farther in your life. The amazing resources and networking opportunities, just all the benefits add on to each other to make an amazing place to succeed.
I've always had a passion for film. When I came to Webster University and saw the actual creative process, the collaboration aspect of it, I fell in love. I knew that is what I wanted to do.
I've been able to be a part of a lot of classes that have a lot of hands-on production, which is very useful for following those career paths and attaining those goals.
All of our equipment that we have, it's helped me be able to develop a skill set that I feel like I get to learn and I get to grow on myself. We can rent out whatever equipment we need from the media center, which just gives us access to a lot of very high industry level standards.
Even after graduating, I'm finding that I run into the same equipment that I used here out in the real world. They use the same type of LED panels and walls and equipment that we use here in Sverdrup. I love the fact that I was able to operate this type of equipment this early in its development stages. I don't think any other college other than Webster could offer something like that.
As a game major, the School of Communications makes it really easy to help me collaborate with film majors, audio majors, and animators. I've worked with film teams to film in front of the LED video wall, and it's very, very amazing to work with them, and I learn so much.
There are classes where the game design, the animation, and the video majors all collaborate for projects and big events.
My professors have been amazing in just preparing us for all of the different aspects of our careers, giving us a space where it's a bit safer to make those mistakes and you can still come back from it has been very, very helpful.
My favorite day of class was when they had invited 10 different industry professionals to talk to us. We got to ask them questions and I got to make connections. That's why I'm grateful to be at Webster, to be able to have these opportunities and get these connections with all of these amazing professionals, and it gives me hope that I'll be able to get a job in the future.
The equipment that you use here and the situations that your projects and your professors put you in, they are absolutely applicable to the real world environments that you will step into once you graduate.
Welcome back to Grant Gymnasium. Gorloks face a 9-point deficit here in the second half. Both teams out with their starting 5. So there's a missed 3 from Sykes to start us off, and Sykes, the leading scorer, or excuse me, one of the leading scorers for the Gorloks in this game, right behind Sebastian Reed. Went off to a quick start, scoring the first 8 of the Gorloks points. Then an extra 3 to tack on to it. Shot clock winding down, driving in is Crawford. Crawford, a good pass, however, intercepted by the Gorloks. McCreary gets it over to Luster, takes a 3, doesn't fall. Good work by Jamar. Another rebound, this one by McCreary. Luster out wide in the corner, Sykes. Doesn't go, Sykes gets his own rebound and it's good. Great effort from Jamar Sykes.
Great effort all around for the Gorloks, coming out hot here first minute of the second half.
Johnson handing it off to Dillard. Dillard, another handoff. This one to Crawford. Crawford back out to Dillard in the corner. Dillard driving in, puts it up, and it's good.
2 points, number 10, Anthony Dillard.
The team's trading punches in the first 2 minutes of this second half. Luster fakes a 3, gets it to Hugo in the paint. Hugo back to Luster. Luster, another 3 attempt, doesn't go. Up Dillard, and that one blocked. And it'll be Gorloks' ball.
Substitution, checking in for Spalding University, number 20, Xavier Clinton.
Some quick substitutions for Spalding. Reed to McCreary behind the arc. Able to keep that one in is Rislin, however, it goes right back to McCreary. Luster under the net. Shot clock resetting. Gorloks have time, however, spin move by McCreary. Trying to keep it in, is not able to. Johnson has McCreary on him. Over to McCampbell. The pass going awry. Looks like a bit of miscommunication for the Golden Eagles. The Gorloks will happily take that turnover. Curry to Luster. Luster puts it up for Hugo, however, he drops it. Another attempt now for the Golden Eagles. Up and in, McCampbell takes it all by himself. Gets that lead back up to double digits. Scores 35 to 46. In the corner, Luster mid-range, doesn't go. So far, a low-scoring second half for both sides. 3 attempt on its way, and it's good. Rislin sinks it. Back and forth passing, trying to bring it up is Luster. It will be Spalding ball.
Checking in for the Gorloks, number 1, Alfred Diallo.
Diallo coming back into this game for the Gorloks.
Number 12, Jalen Davis.
And a correction as well. The three-pointer is actually a 2 from Rislin. Seemed like he had his foot on the line. However, score still remains 48 to 35. Tall hill to climb for Webster. Trying to push his way through is McCampbell. Sidestep pass back out to Burton. McCampbell, hook shot, doesn't go. blocked. Reed puts it up, and it's good. So Reed, after getting blocked by Rislin, is able to put up 2 points. A good recovery from Webster. Rislin, a good pass in the paint, and it's good. Dillard with another 2. Puts him in double digits. Excuse me, no, 12. Sykes over in the corner to Diallo. Diallo to Reed. Reed. Shot. Doesn't fall. Davis can't make it work. After a bit of contention, it is Spalding ball. Johnson, low pass to Burton. Burton over to Rislin. Drops it off for Johnson. Shot clock winding down. Rislin driving in. Forced to take a mid-range. Doesn't go. Warlocks driving up. Sykes puts it up, and it's good! And 1 for Jamar Sykes. Some players getting tangled up under the Spalding basket. No call made, and Sykes taking advantage of the fast break. Puts it up and 1. So he will head to the line. There will be a 3-point swing for Sykes. He's up to 16 points on the game. Nearly stolen by Rankin. However, it's a call against him. Burton with the inbound. Finds Dillard. Johnson, long 3. Doesn't fall. Able to get the rebound as Diallo. Pass over to the close side to Rankin in the paint. Trying to put something up. Able to, gets his own rebound. However, gets swiped by Johnson. Johnson takes it up himself. And it's good. What a sequence for Jacoby Johnson. In the corner, Diallo. Back to center. Davis, long 3, doesn't fall. Really a jump ball, but Dillard able to snatch it out of the grasp of Sykes. Mid-range put up, doesn't go. Johnson with that one. Reed, driving in. Eagles called for a foul.
Foul called against the Golden Eagles, number 24, Cameron Jones, his second, team second.
I mentioned earlier, Carl Moore Jr. not in this game for the Gorlocks, but it's a similar situation going on. Spalding's side is their main 3-point shooter, Bradford, out for the game. Averages 13.2 points per game and shoots an absurd 49% from behind the arc for 25 threes on the year, easily leading the team. And even then, this Golden Eagles squad able to sink a bunch of threes in this game, and that's been the difference maker. Over to Crawford, not able to get it down. Gorlocks get the rebound. Diallo leaves it for Davis. Davis in the paint, puts it up, no good. Rankin trying to fight for that one, and it's a good one as it remains Gorlock's ball. Inbound to Rankin. Now Diallo. Diallo, pass wide to Hibbert. Hibbert gets it to Sykes. Sykes back over to Diallo. Davis trying to call for it in the paint. Leaves it back out for Sykes. Doesn't fall. Dillard gets the rebound. Spalding on the attack. Lead by 12. Call going against Diallo. Did not see what happened there, but Spalding will take it. Inbound, getting it over to Dillard. Back to him in the paint. Open three, and it's good. Another three for Cameron Jones. Jones was the first one off the bench for the Golden Eagles. He's had 2 threes in this game. Pass to Hugo, gets it over to Diallo, gets it done. Warlocks need a stop here. Just 11 minutes remaining in this game. Still trail by 13. Dillard puts it up and gets fouled.
Foul call against the Gorloks, number 1, Alpha Diallo, his second.
Another call against Diallo.
At the line for Spalding, number 10, Anthony Dillard.
Dillard will head to the line.
Two shots for Dillard.
Senior inching his way towards his game average in this game, already at 13 with still 11 to play. His average nearly 18 points per game, as well as 6 rebounds per game. One of the key players for this Spalding squad, and there's a steal going up. Risley can't get it done, but he does get fouled. Once again against Diallo.
2 shots, number 13, Emmanuel Risley.
6'8" sophomore will head to the line. His first will not go.
Substitution entering for the Gorloks, number 15, Sebastian Reed.
Second free, also not good. Reed with the rebound, coming back into this game. Reed drives in himself, able to get it out to Sykes. A long three from Hibbert, doesn't fall. And it will be Spalding ball. The Gorloks still unable to convert on their possessions. Now down by 15. And there's a travel. Over with the inbound to Sykes. Sykes driving in, passing out to Reed. Reed looks for a man, gets it to Hibbert. Hibbert doing the same thing. Finds Davis. Davis to Sykes. Shot clock winding down. Davis, 3 attempt. Rims out. Hugo nearly with the rebound. And it remains Gorloks ball. That one going off the tips of a Eagles defender.
Substitution entering for Spalding, number 11, Devontae McCampbell. In for your Gorloks, number 21, Gabe McCrary.
McCrary replacing Hibbert.
LSU, number 10, Booker Simmons.
Simmons also seeing some court time. Coming in for Davis. Inbound to Hugo. Hugo gets it over to Reed. Shot clock reset. Can take a bit of time, but not too much. Hugo powers forward and good. Hugo bullying his way through the paint. Able to get that one up and in. Rislin out wide to Crawford. Back to Johnson. Three taken from Jones. Doesn't go. Gorloks let that one roll out. McCreary calling the play. To Reed. Reed driving in, tries to put one up for Hugo. And there's a turnover. Golden Eagles with another chance to attack. Try to increase that lead even more, as there's been a deadlock around this 13-point mark. Both teams trading blows. Obviously, that's not what the Gorloks need right now. Coming in with it, McCampbell puts it up and it's good. McCampbell. Now at 8 points on the game. There's another missed opportunity for Webster. And there's a timeout. Golden Eagles lead 59-44. We'll be right back. The Gorloks need any momentum they can get in these final 9 minutes. And there's a foul against Webster. Trying to go up for that one is Crawford. He will head to the line. Not what you want if you're Webster.
For the Golden Eagles, number 2, Andre Crawford. 2 shots for Crawford.
First attempt on its way. Lips out. Here comes the second. Also lips out. Trying to keep that one in there was Jones. However, it will be Gorlock's ball. Both free throws were missed. McCreary to Diallo. Back to him. Over to Simmons. Long pass to Diallo, able to corral it in. Shot clock winding down. Diallo gonna have to do something here. Over to Hugo. Hugo pushing his way in the paint, puts it up. Gets called for a foul. against, looks Crawford, or no, against McCampbell, excuse me. So Hugo will head to the line. Could put himself up to 8 points. First one is good. Second one coming, and it's also good. Webster back to that unlucky number 13 on the deficit. They scored 46-59. Webster elected to play the full court press. 4 men past half court. Almost leaving Johnson there with a good 3 opportunity. However, Spalding resets their offense. Jones over to Crawford. Crawford, good spin move in the paint. Doesn't work. McCreary gets the rebound. McCreary loses control of it and able to get it back is McCampbell. McCampbell driving in. A good pass to Crawford. Puts it up and it's good. And there's another timeout as the Eagles go back to that 15-point lead. Score 61-46. Spalding. We'll be right back. Play continues here in Grant Gymnasium. Eagles still lead by 15, now just 7 minutes to play. Webster's gonna need something here. Gonna have to dig deep. Diallo put one up, doesn't go. Hugo unable to get the rebound as Dillard got under that one, tipped it away. Really, Spalding here can just slow down the pace. As long as they continue scoring, could hand Webster their first conference loss on the year. Dillard in the paint, gets one up, and it's good. Dillard up to 16 points on the game. Quick 3, doesn't go. Webster decides to quickly pull up, try to take one. However, it does not fall. Out wide is Crawford. Coming in Johnson. Johnson gets fouled. Call going against McCreary.
Foul called against the Gorlocks, number 21, Gabe McCreary. His first, team 6th. At the free throw line for 2 shots, number 1, Jacoby Johnson.
A lot more fouls in this half compared to the first for the Gorlocks. I believe only had 1.
Number 20, Xavier Burton. In for the Gorlocks, number 2, Jonah Hitler. And number 11, Jamar Sykes II.
Second free throw is good. Spalding only had 2 fouls in the first half. Webster with just 1. Now 6 for the Gorlocks. And those trips to the line for Spalding have been costly for Webster. Hibbert driving in, takes a mid-range, doesn't go. Reed trying to get the rebound. However, falls out of his grasp and into McCampbell's. Johnson gets it out wide to Burton. Gets it to Reslin, over to Johnson. Johnson finding a lane. Hook pass, mid-range. Doesn't go. Good rebound by Hugo. Reaching out long for that one. Reed drops it off for Diallo. Diallo to Sykes. Sykes takes a 3, contested, doesn't go. Easy rebound for Johnson. Pass over to Rislin. Campbell, a lot of passing behind the arc for Spalding. Like I said, taking their time on their possessions as they hold a 18-point lead, almost making it 20. Good work by the Gorlocks defense. Reed driving in, bit of an awry pass, and it will be a turnover for Webster. Dillard leaves it for Rislin. To Burton. Passing up to Dillard. Dillard puts it up, gets fouled.
Foul called against the Gorlocks, number 1, Alpha Diallo.
One going against Diallo. Diallo, his 4th foul of the game.
2 shots, number 10, Anthony Dillard.
Eagles now in the bonus.
Substitution.
First free throw is good.
Number 2, Andre Crawford.
Dillard could get to his season average if he makes his free throw. And he does. 18 points on the game for the senior. As now the Golden Eagles come out to a 20-point lead. The Gorlocks will need a miracle here if they want to get even close to that 66 figure. Pass wide to Reed. Reed driving in the paint, puts it up, doesn't fall. Dillard with the rebound. Dillard driving in the paint once again. Pass wide to McCampbell. 3, doesn't go. Both teams looking for a foul there as there's a bit of entanglement under the net. Reed able to get it out of the jump ball and puts it up and good. Diallo with another 2. Johnson behind the arc, driving in. Goes up for it, Hugo gets the rebound. Sykes over to Diallo. Diallo tries to get to Sykes, however, it gets intercepted. And a free ball up for Crawford, puts it up and it's good. A great pass from Jacoby Johnson after intercepting that pass and throwing like a quarterback all the way up to Crawford. Campbell called for a foul.
Team 4. In the game for the Gorlocks, number 5, Will Burrows. And number 32, Andrew Hall.
Burrows seeing some playing time. Hall coming back in as well as Rankin. Two minutes, 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Gorlocks still down by 20. press. Looking to increase that point differential. That one blocked by Crawford. Crawford facing Burrows, gets up there and is good. Up to 70 points on the game now. The Eagles have just been running away with this one for the past 10 minutes. But Rankin comes up and puts up a 2, his first points of the game. And a timeout called. We will be right back. Just a minute 45 remaining in this game, and going up for it in. Xavier Burton. Seeing some new faces for the Gorloks on the court. Gravich in for the Gorloks. He takes his shot, doesn't go. Rankin with the rebound, puts it up, gets fouled. He will head to the line.
Foul called against Spalding's number 12, Marlon Byron. His first. Team's fit. 2 shots for John Rankin.
First free is good.
Substitutions checking in. For Spalding, number 5, Tamir Johnson, number 22, Sir Rhodes, and number 31, Christopher Mack. And for your Gorloks, number 32, Andrew Hall.
Both teams putting in some substitutions to end this one. It seems to be well over, just over a minute to play. Second free throw is good. Good work by Rankin. One over to Rhodes. Rhodes to Matt. Spalding working behind the arc. Byron looking for a man. That shot clock slowly but surely winding down. Rhodes in the paint. Slips out of his hands. Shot clock still winding down. Spalding's gonna have to do something with it. Mid-range, doesn't go. The Gorloks do not get the rebound, as that is a shot clock violation. Jacob Schaefer also in the game for the Gorloks. Rankin leaves it for Burrows. Burrows puts it up, doesn't go. And a foul called against the Gorloks.
Foul called against the Gorloks. Number 32, Andrew Hall.
This one going against Hall. With the Eagles in the bonus, they will head to the line. Stay tuned for the next matchup against Fontbonne University here on the Gorloks Sports Network. Be on January 25th. That's a Saturday, 3 p.m.
For Spalding University, number 4, Ethan Wilson, and number 14, Joey Crochet.
Fontbonne, the SLIAC champions in the previous season. staying at 3-3 in the conference, which is their last season as an organization, as bump on shutting down last year. All of their sports coming to an end. Somehow able to keep that one in. There was Hall. Lucy driving it up, leaving it. That clock winding down. We face a final score of 74-52. Spalding hands Webster their first conference loss of the season. And we've got a good conference matchup later in this season, hopefully, as they may be seeing each other again in the SLIAC tournament. I want to thank you for tuning in to the Gorlock Sports Network. My name is Kellen Furmanak.
I'm Matt Rumping.
And have a great night.